Good morning, wrestling fans. Today is Saturday, October 14th, 2023. Right now it's a rainy Saturday morning here in Taylor, Michigan. And last night there was 2 new episodes of 360 Wrestling Fanatic. First one talking about Champion for a Cause, the show they presented last night in Wayne, Michigan. The heart of the matter, and to benefit autism and raise awareness, and featuring WWE Hall of Famer Bret the Hitman Hart. Also Michigan's own Rhino on the card. Also Michigan's own the Motor City Machine Guns, Impact Wrestling World Champion Alex Shelley, Impact X Division Champion Chris Sabin. Also Zach Gowen, along with his handicapped hero tag team partner Gregory Iron. And if you're familiar with Michigan indie wrestling, I'm sure you know Lotus, June Tai, and GQ Gavin Quinn. They took on the Motor City Machine Guns last night in a fantastic tag team match. And really good show last night. And in the main event for the Blackwell Ford Championship, Rhino took on Karam, local star here on the Michigan indie scene, and got the win with a gore through a table, which they brawled all over Hype Athletics last night, into the bleachers, all over the floor, right by me at one point. And it was just a very fun show last night. Did a show right after that with a special guest co-host, Mickey. So that is available now right here on Spreaker or wherever else you listen to podcasts at. So if you want, you can go check that out. Also last night, when I got home, I turned on the Sling DVR and watched WWE Friday Night SmackDown and AEW Rampage, and did another episode of Wrestling Fanatic where I kind of real quick talked about both of those shows. And so if you want, you can go check that out as well. And on this Saturday episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans, tonight, of course, we have AEW Saturday Collision, 8 p.m. Eastern, I take that back. Another week of a special start time of 7 p.m. Eastern on TNT. And tonight, Collision will be taking place at the Huntington Center in Toledo, Ohio. And like I said, I'm pretty sure special start time of 7 p.m. Eastern again tonight, just like last week. And on tonight's episode of Collision, the Rated R superstar Adam Copeland will appear. The AEW TNT Championship will be on the line, with Christian Cage defending against the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson, which I'm sure this will be an awesome match, and I would love to see Bryan Danielson become the new TNT champion tonight, defeating Christian Cage. But I think somehow, either by hook or crook, some kind of cheating way somehow, that I think Christian Cage is going to end up retaining somehow. Definitely don't think he's going to beat Danielson clean, but I think he is going to retain the title somehow. Could have help from Luchasaurus and Nick Wayne. I'm sure they will probably get involved somehow. And so my prediction is Christian Cage to retain. The AEW TBS Championship is on the line. And this one I'm really looking forward to seeing. Chris Statlander defending against Sky Blue. I am a big fan of both Chris Statlander and Sky Blue. I even said, I think it was last night on 360 Wrestling Fanatic when I was talking about Rampage, I even before I start talking about this match taking place tonight, that I could see Sky Blue as either the women's champion or the TBS champion. And tonight she's getting a shot at the TBS championship. And with that being said, I could see her being a champion one day, but I just don't know if I see it yet tonight. And definitely could see it one day though. But tonight I really don't see them taking the title off of Chris Statlander. But like I said, I could definitely see it one day. And as of late, since Sky Blue got the mist from Julia Hart, she kind of turned it up a little bit, turned it up a couple notches, and we've seen more of an aggressive Sky Blue than we have seen in AEW so far. And I see Statlander retaining tonight, but like I said, one day I could definitely see Sky Blue as TBS champion or women's champion. We have a match for the Ring of Honor World Television Championship. Samoa Joe taking on Willie Mack. That should be a good one. We will hear from the AEW World Tag Team Champions after winning them last week. Absolute Ricky Starks and Big Bill. And that is all for tonight's episode of AEW Saturday Collision, which will take place live from Toledo, Ohio at 7 p.m. Eastern on TNT. And I do hope to have an episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic sometime tonight talking about Collision. So stay tuned for that. And once again, listen to last night's special episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic. And 1 week from tonight is Impact Wrestling Bound for Glory. And yes, I am right this time. I accidentally got my dates mixed up and was thinking that Bound for Glory would have been tonight, but it indeed is 1 week from tonight, October 21st on pay-per-view. So looking forward to that. And like I said, 360 Wrestling Fanatic tonight, hopefully. Also, we'll be back tomorrow morning for the Sunday episode of Good Morning Wrestling Fans. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Remember, if you have any questions or comments, you can leave your feedback for last night's episode of WWE SmackDown, AEW Rampage, And you can leave your predictions for 1 week from tonight, Impact Wrestling Bound for Glory, in the comment section, either here on Spreaker, YouTube, or wherever you listen to the podcast. And that is all for this episode of GMWF. Once again, thank you everyone for tuning in. Hope everyone has had a great morning so far. And I will talk to everyone tomorrow morning. But until then, have a great pro wrestling day.